channel, and if you read the title of this, then you know this is a video all about Instacart. So believe it or not, I've been getting a lot of questions on my old video on my first day as an Instacart shopper. So what I'm gonna do, and I was like, okay, well, let me just do a video about Instacart so I can give you guys all the details that I have. So I have a list, and let's get right into it. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, so first thing is, what is Instacart? So Instacart is a app. Okay, it's an app for people who don't really want to be bothered with going to the grocery store doing their shopping. So you will go through the app to pick out items that you would like, and you have a Instacart shopper like me go to the store, pick out the items for you, shop for you basically, and either leave them at the store or drop them off at your front door. So basically, in a nutshell, that is what Instacart is. Very easy. Basically, if you want to get started being a shopper, you would first have to at least be 18 years of age. You have to have a valid ID. You have to have a car, which is crazy to even say that in order to drive, you have to have a car and a driver's license. So you also have to have insurance on your car also. But and you have to have a background check done once you go through the application process. So you would download the app, you would say, okay, I have all of these things, and then they will approve you, you know? And so after that, I'm just looking down at my little notes. So after that, you'll get approved. They'll send you a like a little tag to wear when you're shopping at stores so that people identify you as an Instacart shopper, and then they'll send you a debit credit card to use when you are shopping, which looks like this is what the card looks like, and all the information is on the back of this card. But yeah, this is what it looks like. When you are deciding if you want to become a Instacart shopper, you do need to take a couple things into consideration. You need to make sure that Instacart has deliveries in your area, because that is one of the main things, good or bad. And we're gonna get into the pros and cons of being a shopper, but if you are one of those shoppers that do not have deliveries in your area, you're gonna spend more of your time driving further out to access the batches, because the orders that come through the app are called batches. So you're gonna go further out, which is gonna take more of your time. It's gonna put more wear and tear on your car, which is not good. And me personally, I don't think it's worth it. The pay, make sure that you do have a like a account somewhere that you can attach to your payments. So just make sure you have a way to get your payments when you do your shopping, because they do not send out checks. You're basically like a self-employed like a independent self-employed job or whatever. The orders, let's get into the orders. The orders are typically based off of your area. Areas that are like the inner city or metro areas, or they are gonna have the most orders. They're gonna have the most orders because they're gonna have the most access to the stores that are participating with Instacart. So that's one thing you need to take into consideration. Also, if you live by a Publix, and it's a long list of stores that participate in Instacart: Publix, Target, I think Walmart, but I haven't did a Walmart order. Five Below, Sephora, Family Dollar, Walgreens, CVS, you name it, Kroger, Target, so many stores. So just make sure that if you live in an area that has all of that, you have access to all of that, then this would be something good for you, okay? It really will. Let's get right into the pros and cons of Instacart. Let's start with the cons, okay? The bad things. The customers, okay? The customers, you're gonna get some really nice customers, and then you're gonna get some annoying customers that you're gonna be like, okay, I don't never want to get them again, because sometimes they don't communicate like they should, which leaves you frustrated and stuck in a situation that you cannot get out of without it, you know, coming off like you just have bad customer service. So that is not good. And you know, you really just have to know how to maneuver around people like that. Because you are an independent employee or independent worker, contract worker, or whatever you want to call it, you do have to make sure you're mindful of your taxes. You have to take out like at least 25% of what you make. You do have to do all of that calculation on your own. It's not a job that's going to send it to you. They do send you a form to where you can fill it out and, you know, keep you aware of the fact that you do have to file taxes on this money. Taxes does not come out of your Instacart checks. So just make sure that you are doing your due diligence on that part, because it can get kind of confusing if you're not used to that type of doing that type of, you know, thing. And then the next thing is the competition, which is the biggest con to me besides driving. If you like to drive, then you'll love this. Driving is it's not something that I enjoy doing, so driving is like a con to me. But I didn't want to say that because, you know, some people love to drive, but me, I really don't like driving. But I like how fast and how, you know, relaxed Instacart is. Like, I can do it when I want to. I don't like driving. But yeah, competition is, I live in the Atlanta area, so let me tell you, it is a fight all the time to get the best orders. And once you start doing Instacart more and more, then you're gonna pick up on, oh, this is a really good order. But they snatch them up so fast, like you really don't have time to like look and debate, like, should I take this order, should I not take this order? Because somebody's gonna grab it up from you. So that's one of the biggest things. And like on those slow days, it's like you could sit on the app for minutes, hours looking for a order, and as soon as one pops up, because it's so competitive, somebody will snatch it up right from you. So that is one reason why I wouldn't make Instacart like my main thing. Like, I wouldn't do this and depend on it for like my bills and stuff, because you have days where it's like, okay, I'm making money, I'm doing like 6-7 orders a day, and then you have days where you like really, you know, fighting for orders and you could only get 3 orders in, you know. So that's really not reliable in my eyes. I think it's the pros. So the pros is that instant pay. You can get paid instantly, okay? You do not have to wait 2 weeks or a week for a paycheck. Like, as soon as you are done, if you want to do 2 orders and all you need is like gas money or something like that, do that. Instant payout. Get your money deposited into your bank account that same day instantly, and you're good. So instant payout is definitely number 1 on my list for the pros. One thing about instant payout is that you do not get the tips included. So you have to wait for the tips. So the customers have 24 hours to adjust the tips. So you have to wait 24 hours sometimes for them to either put tips on there or adjust it. And it's like, you can get some really good tips, and then you can get some people that take your tips from $3 to $2.50. It happens. But they really base it off of if you are delivering okay, if you are making sure their items are bagged properly, the cold stuff with the cold, and you know, so on and so forth. If you are substituting, if you're refunding a lot of stuff, you're not getting tipped, okay? If you're not communicating, chances are you're probably not going to get tipped. So all of customer service goes into this. If you have any background, any training in customer service, and you know the ins and outs of customer service, then you'll be great. You'll be fine. So for some people, it's a good exercise, because let me tell you, you are exercising, you're constantly walking. If you have deliveries to apartment complexes, you're definitely walking upstairs, downstairs, you're carrying stuff that's like weight. So you're definitely getting your exercise in, which is a great thing. Me personally, I don't like it, but you know, it comes with it. You work when you want to. So the flexibility of waking up and just being like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do some orders today. I'll do just 5 orders, or I'll do 2 orders. And I like that. I have the option to do this or not to do it if I choose to, and still make money if I choose to. So that is really, really, really good. And then another thing, Instacart does bonuses and promotions. So some days they'll have like a bonus where, and I'm going to show you guys, like you'll do 5 batches and you're guaranteed $60, or you'll do any batches between 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you'll get $5 extra. So all of those bonuses and all of those promotions add up at the end of the day. Sometimes you can make $200 a day. It has happened. I've made like close to $300 in a weekend, and let me tell you, I am not a expert Instacart shopper. I'm a very lazy shopper, very much lazy. I'm very strategic and very picky on what orders I pick, and so I still bring in close to $300 on a weekend if I'm like really doing it on the weekend. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to navigate through the app. So the batches, so when you pull when you come through the app and you know want to start your shopping and pick your orders, you'll just go and you'll pick what orders you want. The batches are gonna be the ones that are closer to your area, and on there you're gonna see that it has it has like what type of batch it is. So if it's a single order, which is a regular delivery order, or shop only order, which is a different type of order. So far I've only seen Publix have shop only orders. So a shop only order is a order that you will just go to the grocery store, shop it, leave it there in its designated area, and then the customer will come pick it up. So you don't have to worry about delivery on that. Those are my favorite. I love those because, again, I don't like to drive. You get in the batch, it's gonna show you what type of order it is, how much the order is, how much the tips is, and it's gonna tell you the distance, it's gonna tell you the items. When you pick your batch, it's gonna say, okay, this is your batch, this is your time that we expect for you to be done, and then this is your actual time. So starting off, you should definitely start off with smaller orders. That way you're building up, you know, learning the store. Learning the store is very important with Instacart, like, because I only, now that I'm like somewhat really good at it, I'm very strategic in what orders I pick. So like I'm only picking orders from stores that I know how to go in there and shop. These are stores that I shop in on a regular, so it's not taking me 45 minutes to shop and order. It's taking me like maybe 30 or 20 minutes because I know where everything's at. I'm gonna go in, go right to it, grab it, scan it. So you'll go in the app, you'll pick your batch, you'll look at all the stats and see what you have to do. Once you get to the store, you'll confirm, hey, I'm at the store. It's very important that once you get to the store that you let the customer know, hey, I am about to begin your shopping. Let me know if you need anything. This is important because if you do not let the customer know and then something comes up and something's not available and you message them, they're not going to be paying attention. Most of them. Some of them pay attention a lot, but some of them do not pay attention, and you have to literally, you know, message them over and over, send pictures, and it's like, it's annoying. It gets annoying. Yeah. So just make sure you're sending that initial message through the app saying, hey, I'm about to shop, I'm about to start your shopping. So once you do that, you will go to the item in the store. Some stores have where you can find this on aisle 3 at the bottom. I know Kroger has, they'll have the 3rd row from the bottom and stuff like that. So some of the stores have it mapped out pretty good to where you can find it very easily, and some of them don't. You're just on your own, but you'll find it, you'll scan it, and Instacart, the app, will tell you, hey, this is the right product, or hey, this is not the right product. So that is very easy. So you'll scan everything, you'll put it in your cart, you'll go to checkout, you will give them your card, and basically when you get to checkout, they know what to do. They'll help you out, especially if you're at Publix. And then you just check out, and then through the app you hit done shopping, ready to go to the next step, which is delivery. And then your navigation will come up, take you right to the store, and then you hit, you leave it at the customer's door or you hand it to the customer, and basically you're done with that. So that's basically how an order goes. Now, you do get orders where you have 2 batches in one. On those, you have to shop for 2 different customers, and those you have to be very organized. Like, you have to pay attention, because I'm telling you, I have done it. Like, I have mixed customers' groceries together. I have had a customer pay for something that they didn't want, or I had them pay for it and then I realized it and then I pulled it back like, oh, this is not theirs, but they had already paid for it. So y'all, just be organized, okay? Put customer A, customer B stuff separately, whichever way you want to do that. So that's a good tip to have. To access more batches through the app, once your speed gets up and you start doing more orders, Instacart is gonna send you a message like, hey, you can access more batches, pharmacy batches, Costco batches, Sam's, alcohol purchases. And with those, sometimes they get a little complicated, but it'll tell you all the steps in the app. And if you guys want more detail on those type of orders, just let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely give you a more detailed description of how to navigate through those type of orders. So I do know that like the bigger orders have bigger tips, and the bigger orders are mostly going to be those heavy orders, like the orders that have cases of water, the orders that have gallons of water, gallons of milk. Those are considered heavy batches, and they're going to have a higher payout. They're going to have higher tips on them. Also, I typically don't do those unless I'm like, in a good mood and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do those. But just telling you, starting off, if you're okay with that, definitely look out for those, because those are definitely going to be your money making orders. When you are in the Shoppers app and you come up to a item that is not in stock, it is very it's a good idea to take a picture of it, take a picture of the shelf, show the customer, hey, this is out, would you like something else? 9 times out of 10 they're gonna say, oh yeah, just get me this, or they'll let you just pick whatever. Me personally, I don't just pick a replacement for a customer, because I don't want anybody to just pick and assume that I like this and I don't like it. So if I don't reach the customer, I just refund it. But that's just me, and I'm not saying that that's the right way, but I don't want anyone to have me purchase something that I know I'm not going to eat or drink or use in any type of way. Make sure that you are staying in communication with the customer if there's something out of stock, if you need to if the lines are very long and you need extra time, anything that comes up, just make sure you're letting them know. You are doing orders, you should definitely make sure your phone is charged, because Instacart app will drain your phone completely dry. Okay, like 3 orders in, you are in the yellow. I'm telling you, so make sure you bring a charger with you. Make sure that you are staying hydrated. Another way to make extra money is to refer someone to Instacart. So you can use your referral code and send it to your friends, family, whoever you think this would be a good job for. Send it to them and have them use your referral code, and then you'll get extra money and everything's good. So if you guys would like me to do another video, let me know, like maybe a shop with me, so that you guys can get more details of how I actually pick my orders and like go shopping with me one day. So let me know if you guys want me to do that. But that's basically all I had to tell you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.